Skewers being cooked here. This is actually a unique process. Alright, what's up DVW fam? As you guys can see, there's a beautiful harbor behind me right now. And not any old harbor, it is Victoria Harbor overlooking the cityscape and skyline of Hong Kong. Yes, we are in Hong Kong in this video, guys. And if you guys know anything about Hong Kong, you would know that they have amazing street food, cuisines, and restaurants. So we're gonna take you guys all around the city and show you guys all the cool street foods, restaurants, desserts, all the Hong Kongese dim sum, Chinese food, all types of food in this video basically. So yeah, let's tour Hong Kong and see you guys in the streets of the city. Let's go. There's so much street food. Another egg waffle place. More street food. So a very popular Hong Kong snack and staple is their egg puffs. We found this spot here in Mong Kok and they look pretty popular. So there's a bunch of egg puffs here. You guys can see they're cooking them up. Some fish balls as well, intestines. The staples of a Hong Kongese street food stall. So, hello, can I get an egg puff please?
Original chocolate sesame.
Original. One. Right here. Oh yeah. So they make it fresh to order, of course. We're paying cash only at most of these spots. Looks like they're heating it, intricate egg making process, egg puff making process. Oh, okay. I thought that was mine, but okay. Few mine here as well. It looks like she's preparing some intestines. They kind of look like honeycomb. Okay, this is some of the items here. These look like pretty decent prices because I've been walking around Hong Kong for a minute now and there are some similar pricing to some of these spots, some a little higher and lower, but $20 per one. It's about $2 or $3. Oh, so it looks like our egg waffle is just about ready. Egg puff. There it is. Here. Ongkoi sai. Thank you. Yes. So we didn't know the name of this spot because I cannot read Chinese characters, but we asked them and it is called Hong Kong Egg Waffle, a very appropriate name for this spot here because we got the egg waffles here because we were told that this spot is actually pretty popular for their egg waffles. So this is a Hong Kong culture, guys. You find a corner, we're gonna join this gentleman over here and we're gonna eat our street food. Okay, so this is our egg puff here. Look at it, it's cupped. It's pretty sturdy and hard. The texture of this is pretty interesting. It's like kind of tough and hard and like I thought it would be soft and spongy. Can you hear that? Alright guys, so our next stop on this Hong Kong street food tour, we are in Mong Kok, a very popular district for street food and night market. So all along this street in Mong Kok, you guys are gonna find a lot of Hong Kongese street food delicacies and good eats. So Mong Kok stretches far, wide, and big, but right now we're on Fa Yuen Street, but all around Mong Kok you're gonna find a lot of great food. So this spot is actually called Hong Kong Egg Waffle, and if you guys didn't know, egg waffle, egg puffs could literally be found at 50% of these street food stalls because I see them everywhere. Usually when you go to a street food stall, they'll have like a bunch of Hong Kong delicacies, not just one, but this spot is known for this item, thus the name. So we're gonna try it out. First, we're gonna take a little ball here since it already fell out. You guys see our crunch? Crispy. Ooh. It is firm. This one is firm. You get a very subtle egg taste from here, but there is egg taste in here. It's not just a regular waffle that's just with dough. There's very eggy. These type of desserts are all about their texture, so I've had different kind of egg puffs before. This one is very crispy and crunchy. If you like that, it's for you. Right when you bite, the crust is a thin, airy, crisp on the top. It's almost crispy throughout, like crispy 70% of the way, and at the very last 30% of the bite, then it gets a little bit soft and chewy, but it depends on what you like. But guys, this is definitely a Hong Kongese dessert, Asian dessert, because it's a typical saying, Asians don't like their desserts very sweet. I've had a couple dessert spots here already and it wasn't too sweet. Same with this egg puff. It's very eggy. It's not savory. It's a slight hint of sweetness, but it's not very sweet at all. It's all about the texture, guys. And I like it. I find the thing about Hong Kong street eats are that it is addicting. Same with the fish balls. Like once you have one skewer, one fish ball, you're gonna come back for more. So usually at each one of these spots, I've been getting 1 or 2 items, and then I'll just keep returning and getting more. But yeah, so I just keep munching on this. Like it's in my hand and I can't let it go. Crispy, crunchy, slight chew. This is the egg waffle at Hong Kong. Egg waffle. Judging from the price as well, 20 Hong Kong dollars for one of these. These are pretty big and hefty. These feed 2 people after a meal as a dessert. I give this solid DVW score 8.8 out of 10, just because it's so addicting and good price and delicious. Pretty good stuff here at one of the most popular egg puffs in Hong Kong. Salud. Bro, Haresh, you gotta try this. Let me know what you think. So Haresh here is a local. He's eating a lot of egg puffs, so he'll probably give you guys a more accurate review, honestly.
I think it's very crispy and it's not so sweet. And once you start eating this, you cannot stop eating.
Yeah, I'm still munching on mine.
Yeah, that's so delicious.
Yeah. And we've been getting small bites at each spot because we know that a lot of the street food here, the skewers, are addicting, and we want to go to so many spots. So, hey, it's fun. It's like Hong Kong little tapas. Oh, fun fact, I read this somewhere, so you guys got to fact check me if my detail is a little bit wrong. But I heard that the Hong Kongese created the egg puffs on accident. I heard that someone was making a waffle in like a waffle maker, and then an egg dropped into the waffle maker, and then it came out, and then they thought it was really good, and they started making egg puffs. So, hey, that's a pretty funny story because now they're everywhere in Hong Kong. All right, on to more eats. Let's go. So it seems like Mong Kok is the place to be for good eats. So many spots here, so many people walking around at past 12 p.m. at night. Feels like it's the middle of the day right now. So many people are out here right now. Shinki. Some of these spots sound pretty similar in name. Shinki, Hinki. So if you guys know you guys want to eat at a certain spot, make sure you guys know which one.
These lobster balls are good.
Shrimp ball? Let's try shrimp ball.
No.
So we found our next street food stall, and it is because it looks like there's customers here. It's like a lot of typical items for contestants, but we're getting the lobster balls here. It's another Hong Kong dish you guys should try. So let's try it. So she just threw it in the deep fryer over there, and this is our digs. These are the prices of some of the items. It's pretty fair. This lovely lady says that we should get the fish balls, so we got these. So 12 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah, 12.
So curry fish balls, Hong Kong culture. It's like a lot of people enjoying their food right on the street. So 27 for our goods. There you go. Cash only. Yes. So we got our goodies here, our lobster skewer and some fish balls, some more fish balls. Can't get enough fish balls in Hong Kong, so let's try it out. Oh, and she's putting some of that curry sauce on there. Wow. Yes. Thank you. All right, so we got some more street eats here in Mong Kok, Hong Kong. So, guys, I guess I'm a fan of fish balls now. So we came here for these. She said it was good. The shopkeeper here at Ching Ching Snacks. These are the fried lobster balls, and they're all about their balls here in Hong Kong. So as we were getting this, she said their fish balls were a must get as well. So we got these, and honestly, these are pretty good prices for both of these. It was 27 Hong Kong dollars. Let's try lobster balls. Oh, they're hot. Very spongy. Get a nice crisp from the deep fry. Like meatball-y. You taste a lot of just, it feels like you're eating like a meatball of sorts. Honestly, I don't taste much lobster. I taste a lot of the like the batter, the deep fry. But let me taste another piece. Honestly, it's all about the texture. Nice crunch from deep fried. Nice and spongy. Nice chew on the inside, but flavor-wise, I don't get a lot of flavor of lobster or any type of seafood at all. I kind of thought I was gonna get like a shrimp meatball taste because I had a lot of shrimp meatballs and dim sum, but like I said, it's all about the texture here in Hong Kong. Not too flavorful. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's all about the texture. Texture is good. Maybe if I had some sauce. Ooh, if I had some sauce, this would make it much better, but I don't taste too much of the lobster flavor. Let's try this curry fish ball. I guess I'm a fan now because there's fish balls everywhere in Hong Kong. So I went to a very popular place, and then this seems like just a place that we just stumbled upon. So let's compare the two. Okay, this is for sure better than the lobster stick. Wow. So sometimes if you guys get lucky, you'll find a stool right next to the spot. But guys, these fish balls are really good. Probably the most popular item in all of Hong Kong. I've seen them everywhere. Honestly, to each their own. Everyone has different tastes. But the other one I went to the other day was one of the most popular. But I think I slightly like this more. Honestly, the curry sauce in the other one was fire, literally. But this fish ball I think I like more because it has a similar texture, very soft. Not like chewy or crunchy or anything. The texture is spongy throughout, soft. But the thing is that it doesn't have too much of that fishy flavor. It's a hint of fish ball flavor, but it's just much more of the texture. And I can definitely see why these are addicting, just like the egg puffs, because the flavor is mild. So it's all about the texture. You can eat so much more and so much quantity. So it's all about the sauce. You just keep dipping it in the sauce. If the sauce is good, the fish ball is good. And this one, nice texture. I give this like a 9 out of 10. Also, the price is fair too. It's cheaper than other places, and we got a lot more. I think I know why I like these. So these are boiled, put into a cup. The other one was in a stick, right?
Yeah.
The other one was in a stick, and the sauce was just glazed on it. But here, I can control how much sauce is on it, and they're very good, addicting. Look, I ate half of this already, and I didn't even know it. Like I said, this is lower on average for price. I like this more than the other popular place. 9 out of 10 DVW score. That's where I go. I could definitely see the hype for fish balls in Hong Kong now. At first I was like, ooh, fishy balls? I don't really like that. Like fishy flavors to like sausage balls. That sounds a little off. I've had some back home. I really don't like the ones back home. These ones, I can see why. The texture is just something else. Nice and spongy. A good chew throughout. It's addicting because mild in flavor. You can eat so much of them. So good. And the seafood in Hong Kong generally should be fresh because city on the coast, guys. Hong Kong is an island.
Lobster balls. So basically this is fried and it's crispy from the outside and it's very soft from the inside and it's really delicious. I would give this 8 out of 10.
Like I said, we've been sitting here and like I said, they keep rotating customers. Like all these spots. Haresh was telling me that Mong Kok is a very popular street food destination, and he's saying that like a lot of these street food stalls are very popular, and it's like 1 a.m. right now, guys, and this stall keeps generating customers. I don't know how they do it. All of these stalls, like, it's just so populated.
These are curry fish balls. The curry fish ball is soft and spongy, and it's slightly spicy. If you like curry flavor, then this is the fish ball to try. And this is not fishy as well, and it's very tasty and delicious.
So compared to the popular spot I went to the other day, so this is one of the most popular fish ball street food corner stalls here. And it looks like many people are enjoying their fish balls. In this corner, we might return and grab our own. But first, dessert.
I think this one is better.
Yeah. Great minds think alike. Yeah, something about this one because it's not too fishy. It tastes a lot better. It's and it was cheaper too. So sometimes the more popular place isn't always the better place. But they're both good though. Not gonna lie. I think I gave the other one like an 8.5. I gave this one like a 9 out of 10. So great new Hong Kongese items. Tried at all these spots. So yeah, we're gonna go to our next spot and try more Hong Kong eats. Let's go. Yes, this is the fish ball and the soup. Wow, nice. Hong Kong Sai. Thank you. Yes. Hi, thank you. They're all very friendly here in Hong Kong. It's so tough choosing, guys. So many options. So there's a skewer place here. There's a skewer place right over here. So yeah, they're all very popular, guys. Even more barbecue skewer spots here.
This is like tofu.
Stinky tofu or regular?
Yeah. The tofu with fried it is.
Fish balls, a different kind of fish balls?
They're fried.
Fried items. There's shimai, all of them, and more fish balls. These ones look a little darker. So I guess we stumbled upon our next stall here. So this is where we're at right now. Soy Street, that's very appropriate. Yummy choice. It's very appropriate that we're on Soy Street. Yeah, in Mong Kok here, there's a lot of street eats and food. I'm glad we stopped here because a lot of them were just on a regular grill. This one looks like he's putting it on something else. Skewer slot, and it does look very hot. Yeah, this is a very unique cooking process. It's grilled, but in some sort of rectangular compartments here. Very interesting looking. Special kind of grill here. Yes. Oh, so they have a promotion right now. Buy 4 get 1 free. So these are the items and the prices. So 7.75 is the conversion for $1 right now. These are the prices. Pork belly, mutton chop, lamb meat.
It's a whole la. This is spicy.
Oh, spicy.
It's very spicy like that.
It's been pretty easy finding these street food spots in Mong Kok because I just go to where the crowds are, and also what looks unique, different to me, because I also want to have a variety of food. I'm trying a lot of fish balls, dim sum, but yeah, a lot of people eat skewers on the streets, and I've tried some skewers, but this skewer spot looks unique here. This spot is actually called Oh La La Barbecue because it is very spicy, so they expect that when you eat it, you're like, oh la la. It has like a fire illustration on them, so I'm sure they're gonna be spicy or either hot in temperature. Guys, I'm experiencing the Hong Kong street food culture for the first time, just as you guys, and it is awesome to be a part of and feel, because it feels like no frills. You kind of just grab your food and eat it right on the street standing. And it's kind of similar to Vietnamese street food culture, but I would say that less people on the street, less loud, less chaos, and more standing and less seating, because in Vietnam there's like a bunch of those small stools. But here people are just standing and eating their skewers and their meals just upright. Alright, so we're having a lot of fun in Mong Kok, just stopping at each one of these stalls and grabbing some Hong Kong style food. So I've seen a lot of people eat skewers. There's so many skewer spots, but this one looked unique, and they had a deal, buy 4 get 1 free, so why not? So they're just the thumbs up for whichever one's is popular. So this is the lamb meat, and we are gonna try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Yummy.
Wow, is that lamb?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was a rhetorical question. But it is so juicy.
It's really juicy.
I always say this, I'm not a big fan of lamb, but there's one type of cuisine that makes very good lamb. It is like Chinese, Taiwanese, skewers, lambs, because they put a lot of like cumin type spices, like a lot of dry rubs. And the grill, when it touches the lamb meat, there's a lot of fatty pieces on it. So there's a fatty piece that pops. This piece of lamb is almost like a ribeye of lamb here, because there's like really fat caps on there, and then you get lean pieces of meat, and it's very juicy. Lamb could be a little bit more gamey, has a certain odor to it, but the way it's grilled, the way the spices touches the meat,
I think the way they make this is a special way, and the meat is really soft and tender, and it also has a fatty part as well, and it's a little bit spicy, and it really tastes so delicious. And once you try this, you can't stop eating this. It's so addicting and really delicious.
I'll say that about Hong Kongese street food, skewers, fish balls. Addicting. Take one bite, you cannot stop. So, these lamb skewers, just because lamb is really hard to make good, 9.3 out of 10. Very tasty. Each one are like 13 Hong Kong dollars. That's like $1.50 or something like that. So, pretty good deal too.
I think it's very reasonable as well. I think you must come to try this.
They said we had to try this. This was the number one. I don't think I've tried yak in a minute. I think it's like a red meat. It's yak meat. Let's try it out. It tastes like in between a goat and a lamb. Very fatty. There's fatty pieces here, but I expected there to be some type of gamey odor to a yak, but I think it's the way they grill it. It was like the lamb chops, except the fat caps are a lot bigger, fattier, blubbier. So it's almost like if the lamb was like the ribeye, this is like the New York, because it has like big fat caps. There's a nice chew to it, but I do taste some type of gaminess to the meat, but the way it's grilled, similar to the lamb, it is very tasty and good. A lot of spices, similar spices. Not as juicy, but the fat caps are a bit fattier. So similar to the lamb, I would give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I prefer the lamb, but this is also very good. I could only imagine that this is how a good yak should be cooked. Hello.
Hi.
What is your name?
Haley.
Haley?
Hannah.
Hannah? How do you guys like the skewers? Were they good?
Good, very good. Yes,
Very good. 1 out of 10.
10.
10?
8.
Awesome. All right, so we have a lot of places to go, so we're gonna take this bite to go. That's a chicken thigh, but I've had some really great chicken thigh skewers at a lot of the other skewer places. This one's on the lean side, spicy, still very good for chicken thigh standards. Juicy, but not as juicy as the other one I had at the other spot on this video, food tour. So solid 8 out of 10. Okay, I'm not really used to eating a chicken wing on a skewer, but let's try this one. It's actually very good. Very crunchy, fatty because it's flat. Oh, this is tasty. It's like the lemon pepper rub without the butter or the lemon, and it's just very spicy, peppery. It's delicious. If I didn't have to eat the bones, 9 out of 10. Fire. It's like 11 p.m. right now, so most places aren't open, but everywhere you turn, there'll be a dim sum Hong Kong food spot. Like this one, this looks like it's selling fresh dim sum late at night, so some sweet snacks or some savory dim sum at night, late at night is always welcome. There's another shop here. The Hong Kong street food culture is insane here, and I'm loving it so far. I feel like if you're a foodie, the dim sum Hong Kongese food neon signs and stalls are like sirens here, but except instead of being sirens in a vast ocean, it's like sirens for foodies in the city of Hong Kong, because you know I cannot just walk past here and not get any of these delicious looking dim sum items on this billboard. So yeah, they got me, guys. And this one has a English translation, Bao Yam Li Dim. She's holding a bao, so hey, I'm all about that Baos. We're probably gonna get some Baos here because it looks like that's what they're known for. This is what they have left. So dim sum is served fresh to order, so they're not gonna have all items all day, so we didn't get too lucky, but we're gonna grab something.
You want soy sauce?
Yes, soy sauce.
CL 啊
38.
CL
Yeah.
Nice and steaming. Alright guys, so literally it was empty when I came, and right when I stepped forward, about 6-7 other people came along with this one. And fun fact, this neighborhood dim sum street food spot offers discounts when they're about to close. So I was looking at the menu and some of the baos look really good, and I was gonna get that fried pork bao or like a taro bun, but the big cartridges right in front was all they had left because it's late night. It's about 11 p.m. right now. So, but fun fact, they actually offer discounts. So instead of 18 Hong Kong dollars, we got it for 15. Here at this spot called Bao Yam Li Dim. So we're just gonna try it out here. These are one of the few items they had left. Oh yeah. Look at that there. Alright, so we got our dumplings here. Let's try it out. So these look like some meatballs of sorts. And guys, we got a $3 discount. So these three here, I got soy sauce on them. You get them without, but I love soy sauce on any dim sum. This was usually 18 Hong Kong dollars, but it was 15. So that's about $2 and some change. Pretty good deal. Let's try it out. Ooh, extremely soft meatball. I think there's like it's wrapped in something, maybe bean curd. It's like some bean curd wrapping around it. It gives like a almost bitter sour pop. There's some bean curd around it and maybe surrounding the meatball, because like you're not just tasting straight meat. There's something wrapped around it. But the meatball itself has a nice sweet glaze on it, or it's actually the soya on there. Hey, I'm realizing that when you order CEO at dim sum spots, they give you like a sweet CEO. Sometimes I like a really salty CEO, so you could expect that in Hong Kong because I've had that happen a couple of times. So that sweetness comes from the CEO, and these are some chives inside, so it has a nice fragrance when you bite it. So I'm getting used to Hong Kong culture now. I'm starting to call it CEO because I usually call it soy sauce, soya, in Vietnamese it's called nước tương. But yeah, it's a contrast of flavors and textures because the bean curd is kind of bitter, sour, and then you get like a sweet and savory veggies from the meatball. Maybe there's some radish in here. I'm getting like a little crunch. Look at this. Extremely soft meatball. Yeah, there is definitely some bean curd wrapping on here. Solid. I don't know if it's that like radish inside that's giving it a crunch, or the chives, but there's also another crunch in here too. But that's dim sum for you guys. Multi-dimensional, quadruple, quintuple. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Layered. There's so much to the dish, the texture, so many items in it, and just packaged into one nice little delightful bite. Love dim sum. Explosion of flavor. I get this for the value, convenience. This is like a 9.5 out of 10. This is really good. You gotta try it. Alright, so we've been touring the streets of Hong Kong all day for a lot of flavorful and savory foods. So hey, we thought why not change it up a bit and sweeten up our palates with some Hong Kongese desserts. I love desserts. I mean, who doesn't? But we found this shop right here that has a lot of delicious looking illustrations of Hong Kong Asian style, Chinese style desserts here with boba. And you know me, I love boba and mochi. So why not check out this spot called Shum Shum Dessert here in the Mong Kok district of Hong Kong. And this one looks very welcoming in general. And pictures are always welcome at these spots because I cannot read these characters. But photos are usually universal. They say a picture tells 1,000 words. In this case, a picture can touch 1,000 taste buds. So yeah. Alright, looks like a cute little Hong Kongese cafe here. There's a lot of nice illustrations here, a lot of good looking things on the menu, but I heard there's some specialty items here. Can I get this one and this one, please? Koi sai. Koi sai. So that's how you say thank you in Cantonese. Koi sai. To customize our own, so we choose an extra topping on top of what we got here. So I will choose chopped mango. Okay, so I got my Hong Kongese desserts here at Shum Shum Dessert, a dessert shop here in Mong Kok that is actually featured on the Michelin Guide. So I just found out when I arrived here, but let's try this out. So our lovely waitress recommended us these two here because I cannot read Chinese characters, but I mean, just judging from the pictures, they look delicious. And I love a dessert with a lot of colors. So there's a lot of purple balls here. Ooh, looks like tofu. We had an added option for a topping. We chose mango. There was like ice cream and other items. This one looks like a either taro ube ice cream with red bean. I had Hong Kong red bean once here my first day and it was really good, so I have high hopes for this. Looks like grass jelly and little mochi balls. So we've been eating our hearts out with a lot of delicious Hong Kongese savory salty food. So let's try out some sweets, shall we? Ooh, looks like some boba, purple boba. Let's try it. Oh man, I just got so many different balls and textures in my mouth just with that fell swoop, like medium-sized black bowls. Got some tofu, slippery consistency, and like really mini purple. It kind of tastes like boba balls. Let me taste them. Like jelly boba, kind of just pops in your mouth. Different textures. Oh yeah, that's delightful. And like how Asians like their desserts. Just a subtle hint of sweetness, not too sweet. And it's tofu at the bottom, guys, and you taste a little flavor of the tofu, but it's sweet. So it's all about the consistency, the texture. Kind of just melts in your mouth, slippery, goes down very smoothly. Oh, I just got a piece of fresh mango. Gives it a nice crunch. It's funny because some people think mango is soft already, but it's the crunchiest thing in this dish. Oh yeah, that's delightful because the sweetest thing, honestly, in this dish is the mango. And you guys might think that's weird, like not even a dessert, but hey, I'm loving it. So let's try this part two. Some grass jelly on here. That's a thick piece of grass jelly. Ooh, it looks like mini pieces of grass jelly here. That's a good Asian jelly. That one's more like crunchy than this big grass jelly. This grass jelly is soft, kind of like the tofu consistency. Kind of falls apart. This, almost like a really soft jello. But this grass jelly is more crunchy. It has a little sweetness to it. Brown sugar crystal balls. So it's not grass jelly. So this one is the grass jelly. Nice and slippery. This brown sugar crystal balls, I actually like these better. Brown sugar, anything is delicious. Slight hint of sweetness. I also don't get an overly sweet amount of flavors from any of these, just very subtle. And there's also the yellow and white mochi balls. So these are taro balls and sweet potato balls. I think the yellow one's actually sweet potato. I think the white ones are the taro balls. Yeah, they're amazing. Kind of has a mochi-like consistency, glutinous, chewy, but a lot thicker, and each one has a different flavor depending on the color. But yeah, just subtle hint of sweetness. Let's try this sweet potato ice cream. Almost tastes like a healthy dessert from the beans, but the red beans I've had in Hong Kong have been nothing short of spectacular. Just nice texture, kind of pops in your mouth. This one is the best tofu dessert I've had, because I've had a lot of tofu desserts back home in New York and LA. And some of them have like too much of a tofu like odor or taste, but there's a hint of tofu, but it's more about the texture of this tofu. You know, your taste buds are happy when your motor skills takes over or shuts down and you just start dancing. So time to rate both these desserts. I think my favorite topping are these purple like boba balls. I think they're very unique. They're kind of like boba, but kind of more jelly-like, different consistency, and some of the best desserts I've ever had because they're very like balanced, not too sweet. It's all about the texture, and I love Asian desserts, so definitely see why they're on the Michelin Guide. I'll give them a 9.7 out of 10 DVW score. Like, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 if there was like a slight more hint of sweetness. I'm sure you could add whatever sweetening agent they use in this to get a little bit more sweet, but yeah, definitely welcome dessert with all the flavors of dim sum, all the Hong Kongese street food. Like, some type of foods could be a little bit too oily and greasy, and when you eat like icy, milky based desserts like this, it really does do the palate justice after eating a bunch of food. So this is very welcome. Some of the best desserts I've had, and you can find a lot of great street food and street desserts all over Hong Kong, and Shum Shum Desserts is no exception. Salud.